Welcome to your Mama's world. Welcome to your Mama's world. Welcome to your Mama's world. Stories we will tell. Stories from around the world. Stories for every boy and girl. Welcome to your Mama's world. Welcome to your Mama's world. Welcome to your Mama's world. Stories we will tell. Welcome to your Mama's World, the Jelly Moose's Cafe. It is good to be black again. This is another lunchtime story time. I usually try to do one a week, but this one kind of woke me up this morning, so I thought I would come on and just do a quick story. As you can see, it is called Libations for the Ancestors, and the story we'll be telling today is called It's Libation Time, a children's guide to the ancestors. It is written by Diness Amir and illustrated by Yashar Clemens. And if I mess up the names, please charge it to my head and not my heart, as they say in the Black church. In Its Libation Time, a children's guide to the ancestors, siblings Mansa and Amina team up to improve their community by calling on their African ancestors. Through the calling of the ancestors, Mansa and Amina come to the realization that the attributes of the ancestors are also the same attributes dormant inside of them. In this, Mansa and Amina, with the help of the ancestors, are able to manifest these qualities in order to restore peace, hope, and prosperity back to their community. African proverb: If we stand tall, it's because we stand on the shoulders of many ancestors. And once again, the illustrations are beautiful. Before we start our day, we come before the ancestors to pour libations, give salutations, and pray. Thank you, ancestors, for this new day. Thank you, ancestors. Ashe. Ashe gives power and strength behind whatever you say. It means it definitely shall be so. Whatever I say, whatever I ask for, with the help of the ancestors, they will help make it so. We pour libations in the form of water as an offering and to please the ancestors. We pour libations to awaken and summon the ancestors. Once the ancestors are awakened, they are ready to hear you. Whatever you ask for, it will be revealed to you. We begin to chant the names of the ancestors and their attributes. And in this, their attributes will manifest in me. Shango, the ancestor of leadership, help me to lead my people into an era of liberation and prosperity. Ashe. Ama, the ancestor of creation, help me to manifest my dreams in the same way that you manifested the world that we see. Ashe. Eshu, the ancestor of messages, help me to spread the many messages of wisdom that come from the ancestors. Ashe. Ogun, the ancestor of hard work, help me in the work needed to rebuild our communities. And when others see my hard work, they will want to join in. Ashe. Anai Roli, and I know I pronounced that wrong, we're going to keep moving. The ancestor of wealth, please give me an abundance of wealth and plenty to give so that my people will also be rich and that I will end poverty. Ashe. Asa, the ancestor of help, give me the patience to help and to serve others in the same way that you are always there to help and serve me. Ashe. And Kai, the ancestor that provides food, provide us with a mighty harvest so that we may feed the people and no one will go hungry. Ashe. Kawa, the ancestor of compassion and judgment, give me the compassion to judge others fairly in the same light that you have fairly judged me. Ashe. Fa, the ancestor of destiny, help me to assist others in fulfilling their lives' passion in the same way that you have done for me. Ashe. Gu, the ancestor of war, May you help me to protect our communities and erase anyone that tries to destroy our communities. Ashe. As we come to an end, we always send salutations to the ancestors, giving thanks. Thank you, ancestors, for the air I breathe, the water I drink, the food that I eat. Thank you, ancestors, for the life giving sun and my beautiful black skin that has been kissed by the sun. Thank you, ancestors, for my friends and family and all of the blessings that I have received and have not yet received. Thank you, ancestors, for believing in me. Thank you, ancestors, for your help. Everything that I ask for will come to be. Ashe. All right. So, a little bit about the author. Dinesh Amir was born in Sacramento, California. He found his passion for writing through journaling every day. Dinesh has been consistently traveling to Africa since 2011 and plans on relocating to Nigeria and Sierra Leone soon. His ambition in life is to purchase lands for afflicted souls and to possess more gold than Mansa Musa. Dinesh currently serves as the Oba Prince of Oro- Orouo, please forgive me, Niger- Nigeria, and invites everyone to come and visit the kingdom of Orouo one day. Okay, all right. So those are some tough names. I want to read this at the beginning, the author as well. All right, it says David Banner articulated it best. If everything of substance was taken from a slave, reading, culture, language, etc., why was Christianity allowed? Religion, whether it's Christianity or Islam, was not intended to serve the best interests of Black people. Spiritual and religious practices are associated with better health, overall well being, and physical and mental advancement. Non African centered religions in the Black community are failing at this. The Black church offers no solutions to the lack of resources in the Black community, but their white counterparts have plenty of resources, i.e., better schools, safer communities, and higher paying jobs. But for some odd reason, mega churches and poor Black communities are getting wealthier, and the people of these communities are getting poorer. If you study African history during golden ages, Kemet and Nubia, when we built pyramids and educated the world, we were neither Christian nor Muslim. If you study history when Black people started to convert to Christianity and Islam, whether by force or choice, Black people as a whole started to regress. No more pyramids are being built. We are no longer considered the innovators of society like we were pre religious conversion, and we do not control any of the vast natural resources on this planet. We will never reach our potential as a people by worshiping gods that are foreign to us. Only a Black spiritual system that is centered in Black culture, the adoration of Black ancestors and Black gods, and that is created by Black people is going to benefit the well being of the Black community as a whole. Give them back their religion and let's get back to our ancestors. And this starts with the children. The children are our future. That's Dinesh Amir. So I love this book. It's Libation Time. I don't do it every day, and I probably should. I do pour libations, especially when I water my plant. I have a beautiful calla lily plant, and I named it after my grandmother Annie Pearl. So when I talk to my plant, Grandma Annie Pearl, and I pour when I water her, and I'm pouring libations, I call out the names of my ancestors at that time, but I probably need to start doing it on a more consistent basis. Now, in this book, you heard me kind of stumble over some of the names of the Orishas in the book. Some of them I was not familiar with. I am familiar with Shango. I'm familiar with Ogun. I am familiar with Oya and other Orishas, but I kind of stumbled over these Orishas' names. Now, for me, when I pour libations, I will call on the names of my ancestors and evoke their characteristics of what I need at that moment or I know that I'm going to need in the future. For example, my grandmother, my father's mother, was the most patient woman I'd ever met in my life. She was just patient. And so when I lack patience, when I need patience for whatever, I talk to her and I ask for her patience. Um, when I have to fight, and I don't mean physically, but maybe with words, or I have to put someone in their place, I go to my sister. My oldest sister is on the other side, and she was one you didn't want to play with. And she never had to raise fists. She would talk to you, and I promise you, by the end of the conversation, you're going to see things her way, regardless of what you started the conversation off with. So I go to my blood ancestors, and even if I go back as far as Africa, because I have done the DNA test, I can go back to the creator of the nation that I'm from. I can go back to the God that they served, or whatever they call the divine source. I can go back that far, and I'll find uh, warriors and things of that nature who may have been from that area, and call on them for things that I need that may be ancient. But as far as when I need patience, when I need to remember things, like when I'm cooking and I'm like, I don't know how to make this, or I'm not sure, I talk to my mom. You know, when I want to be giving, I feel like I need to give and I need to go to my ancestors and see what I need to give. I may go to my grandma Pearl, you know. So even though this book pulled the names of the African ancestors and the Orishas to help them, when you're reading this story to your children or you're letting them listen to this story, I would really encourage you to tell them about somebody that they don't know, like your grandparent that they may not know, and talk about what characteristics they had, and tell them they can go to great grandma such, or great great grandma such and such, or great great granddaddy such and such, or great great auntie such and such, to pull specific characteristics of things to help them not only build their community, but build up their own self esteem and build up their own characteristics. All right, so that was it. Libations for the ancestors. I hope you enjoyed it. It's libation time. Um, Please like and share these videos. Subscribe to my channel. I am really trying to grow this channel. I see so many other channels where people are growing so fast, and their content is really not helping the Black community. So I try to put out content that helps the Black community as much as possible. So please like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, you know the drill. Love yourself, love others, give yourself some grace, give grace to others. Stay healthy, stay cool, and most of all, stay Black. Until next time. Peace, fam.